Hi there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tami White from stampwithtami.com, and welcome to my online class where today we're going to be making spinner cards out of the May 2021 Batter Up Paper Pumpkin Kit. So fun, really easy cards to make. I'm going to pop down to the table and show you what we're doing. So super cool, right? So fun, and I have great news because not only was this kit really super cool, but the refills for this kit are now available, and most of what I'm doing on today's class can actually be done with the refills. So let me just make sure I'm not sure I have it up here. Yes, I do. Yes. So the refills don't have the stamp set or the ink pad, but you can purchase this in my online store, and you can get almost everything. Now, the other thing that I'm using in this card that isn't Paper Pumpkin is the Hats Off bundle. And this is Hats Off Week. I don't know if you have been following my blog, but if you haven't, you need to go check it out. I have links on the resource page to a bunch of cards that I've posted this week, including another video for a baseball card, but also for military card, hat cards, and also for others from the same bundle. So we've got the Hats Off stamp set, and then we've got the die set. And this is the hat that I'll be using on the die set today. And also the lightning bolt. So lots of great ideas for that on my blog, and you can purchase that on my blog. And we are live streaming today. I'm live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the crafting fun. I'm on here once or twice a week with live stream free classes. And welcome aboard, everybody. I can see as we're getting started here, I can see a whole bunch of you jumping on board. Welcome. It's great to see you guys. I'm excited. It's Friday afternoon here in Massachusetts, and it is the beginning of Memorial Day weekend. So it's a great day to kick off summer with a summer themed card. All right, so I've got all of the stuff here. I'm going to show you the Paper Pumpkin kit really quick. I'm not going to do the cards out of the kit. Sometimes I'll show you how to make the cards from the kit, and I'll tell you why. So here's how the cards that come in the kit. So mine's an alternate. This is an alternate to what comes in the kit, but the kit right out of the box makes, and it comes with envelopes. I'm just going to move them so you can see the cards better. It makes 3 of each of these 3 cards. So there's 9 cards total. They're really cute baseball summer themed cards, and really easy to make. And the reason why I'm not gonna make these today on today's video is that they have upgraded the instructions for the Paper Pumpkin kits, and they're really good. They're pictures, and these are really easy to put together. Not only are they fun, but they're really easy, and I think that you guys can do this on your own. But if you have any trouble putting these 3 together when you get your kits, just drop me a line and I will definitely help you with that. So let me show you what comes in the kit really quickly. I know I did a quick splash of that a second ago, but I'll show it to you here up close because you can get these refills. They are available in my online store. And so we've got, these are die cuts, really cute die cuts here. There's 3 of each of these for 3 of the cards. Have a great weekend. You too. Okay, thank you. Doing live streams in the living room is always fun because you get everything else that's going on. I can bring people in. Did you want to come on the live stream?
Yeah.
Would you guys like to say hi to Elizabeth before she goes away for the weekend on vacation? Because it is Memorial Day.
I don't know who the camera is.
Right there.
Hi, guys.
And they're all over here talking. Yep, she's leaving. She just got home from school and she's leaving just like that. So it was a quick hi and bye. So thanks for popping in. Have a good time.
Good thing.
Thank you. In addition to that, we've got card bases and we've got embellishments. Super fun. We're going to use these today. I'm going to use the card base. I'm actually going to be using this one today to make part of the kit. And it comes with ink pad stamp sets, embellishments. It comes with some more die cuts here. So the stamp set, super fun. It's got some fun sayings on here. Great for Father's Day too coming up, but doesn't have to be a male card, right? You can do this for the women in your life that love baseball and softball and all the other sports. This was super fun because it's different. Bubblegum, right? Of course, it goes with the theme. So bubblegum here for the that came in the kit. First time ever, right? First kit ever to include bubblegum. So let's get started making the spinner card. And like I said, if you're popping in late, there are refills to this kit. They are available in my online store right now. You do need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get the refills, but there's a loophole because you can subscribe and then hit pause or if you don't want the next kit. But you do want the next kit. So you don't really want to do that because the next kit looks pretty amazing. This one you have until June 10th to subscribe for. You can always, you can have them come monthly without having to do anything. It's quick and easy. Or you can stop, just do 1 month. You can pause it, cancel it. You are in control of all of that. And Paper Pumpkin is great for beginners too, because it has everything, as you can see from that. It has everything that we needed to create these cards. So, like I said, I'm using the Hats Off bundle. This is the very last project in my Hats Off focus this week. I have, I think there's 5 other projects or 6 other projects on my blog that use this bundle. So if you have it or you're about to get it because you love all the cool ideas that we've done with it this week, you can get it in my online store. I do have links on the resource page, and I have the instructions for all the other cards there too. Okay, I love the gum idea too. I'm sorry that doesn't work with dentures, but it was a really cute idea, and it really did go with the kits, and I ate it. I have a second kit that I'm showing here, but the first one I opened, I ate the gum like immediately. I actually have a gumball machine for the kids in my house, and I'm the one that ends up eating all the gumballs, and I eat them all. I think I'm addicted now to gumballs, so I thought it was super fun. Okay, so, oh, you just got the hats off this morning. That is awesome. So lots of ideas for you, Jennifer, on my blog. If you go to the resource page, which you can click in this, the link in this video's description. So from the hats off dies, I cut this out from Pacific Point and this out from Daffodil Delight. And then I'm going to take the Night of Navy, since this has, the Night of Navy is the color that came in the kit this month. And that way, I'll just continue on with that. You could also use Pacific Point or another blue if you had another blue. So I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. And because it is photopolymer, we can see right through it. So it's easy enough to stamp and line it up even after you've cut the hat. A lot of times I'll stamp first and then die cut. But in this particular case with the photopolymer, it makes it really easy to be able to do that. So next I'm going to age this hat. I want it to look like an old beat up softball hat. So I'm going to take that Night of Navy again, and I'm just going to take a sponge dauber and kind of go around the edging. I don't want it to be too dark, and the Night of Navy can be really dark if you go really hard on that, so go pretty lightly. So you get just a little bit of shadow. And then if you want to add a little bit more, you can add a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit here around what would be the seam, so it looks like it's aged and beat up. There we go. So that just aged our hat. And then we're going to punch it out. Any pieces that we're going to use here for the card. So these two came from the Hats Off die set. And these pieces came from the kit. So this is the front of the card base, and then these are die cuts that came in the kit. And I have a free PDF to make things really easy so you don't have to screenshot. There's a free PDF on the resource page of my blog. So you can just click in the link in this video's description, and you can download this for free. It's got the measurements, it's got all the supplies I'm using, the colors of the cardstock, and even a link there to get the refill for this kit as well. And one more thing I have on here, and I do have it on the resource page as well, is if you do subscribe to Paper Pumpkin through me, you also are going to get free PPX videos. So anybody that's subscribed, all of you that subscribed through me for the month of May are going to get PPX videos, 6 of them, alternate projects. In addition to this one that we're doing right now, except the PPX are exclusive for you as my gift of saying thank you. They will be going out on Tuesday. So you can look forward to those. And I do that every month with our PPX crew. So if you have subscribed with one of the PPX crew members, thank you. And you will be also getting them. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna assemble these two pieces together, and then I'm gonna cut the piece I need for the spinner card, for the piece of the spinner. So for those of you who popped in late, this is what we're making. How super fun is this, right? So fun. So, and it's, I mean, so easy to make. So, I know you're like, let's get on with it. But I miss you guys. I mean, you know, it's Friday, the weekend's coming up. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to attach this to this is a wood grain panel. You could also use soft suede there too if you wanted to. Now the card base in this piece right here, the die cut in this piece right here, they're probably a little bit thinner than regular cardstock, so I think it's okay to attach them together and then do the cutting in this particular case. Sometimes I like to cut things separately if they're too thick, but in this case I think we're okay. So to cut our track for the spinner card, I am using a brand new die set called Beautiful Trees. We will be using this again, the full set for other cards, but this piece, it's a label that comes in the die set. That's what I'm going to be using for the track. If you have the classic label punch, that also works awesome to make a track for a spinner card. So I'm going to bring in the die cut machine, Stampin' Cut in the Boss machine, or as Linda calls it, the Big Boss. And we're going to get our cutting pads down. So I'm going to put this to the left a little bit because I want room for my hat right there. But it's centered this way. So it's centered this way, but landscape, it's a little bit to the left. So we'll put the cutting pad on top and cut. If you're new to crafting and stamping and you just love these, Paper Pumpkin is a great way to go, not only because it has everything in it, but it's a great way to build on your collection. You get the ink pads. Every month it's a new ink pad. It's a new stamp set. They're usually all occasion. So you can kind of build up your supplies and it doesn't break the bank because they're really not that expensive, especially considering everything that's included in it. So we've just cut the track here. And next I'm going to, so here's what we've got for pieces for assembly. I'm sorry, I zoomed in. I'm going to zoom right back out again, just so I can show you all the pieces that we're going to use to assemble. Here we go. Okay. So this is the card base, and I have already added some basic white to the inside of that so I can write on it. And these are the other pieces here. I'm going to go ahead and assemble this frame piece, and then I'll show you how I'm going to line up this red underneath here so that you don't see the yellow in our track. Daffodil Delight is the color there. All right, so to line this up, I'm going to go ahead and put some seal adhesive on the back of this. This was a die cut that came in the kit. I'm holding it here. I'm not attaching it to the back here. I'm just holding it lined up. And then I'm going to line up exactly where I will be putting this panel when it's ready. And that way, when I put it on there, that red is going to show through instead of the yellow, but I still have the yellow border. Tricky, tricky. I love those little tips. All right, so next up, let's get our pennies going here. Should we go ahead and put the hat on? Let's go ahead and put the hat on. Sure, why not? So I'm going to go ahead and do the lightning bolt with either a glue dot here or I'm just using seal adhesive. You know I love that stuff. So I'm going to put that lightning bolt right there. And so you saw the baseball card. I made the baseball card last Friday. Is it last Saturday? on Saturdays. So if you loved that, you could actually use that baseball card and put your favorite team on there with the team colors. You know, I did the B for Boston. And then you could make this same card, but with the actual team, baseball team on it, right? How fun would that be? All kinds of ideas flowing there for this hats off set. So I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the back here of the hat, and then we'll just put that in place. And then we'll carry on to the last, which is the fun part. That's not true. It's all fun, right? It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games until someone runs out of adhesive. All right, so next up, let's create our actual spinner. And oh, Marianne's looking forward to making the spinner card. So here is the little trick to the spinner card. You're going to put either, you can also use like washers, the flat washers, but I'm just using pennies. I love to use the pennies in them, and the reason why is because and my little joke that you get to put your 2 cents in every card, right? Whether they know it or not. It's our little secret. So 2 pennies go, plus, you know, it's a cheaper than washers. I think pennies are cheaper than washers. I'm going to go ahead and layer 2 dimensionals on the inside of, kind of make a sandwich. So they're going to be the cream in the sandwich there. Oops. There we go. So we've got like an Oreo of pennies here. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to put my arm in your face. There we go. We've got a little Oreo of pennies, and that is going to be our moving piece, moving mechanism. And let's go ahead and put one more dimensional on top of the Oreo, top of the penny Oreo there, and that is going to hold our baseball. So let's put that right in the middle so it's balanced perfectly. And then we're going to slide that right into the track, like so. So you got 1 penny on the back, 1 penny on the front, and bada bing, bada boom. Now we've got penny spinner. Whoops, we do not want that to go under the hat. I actually think, you know what, I'm going to put a little dimensional there, I think, so that maybe even a glue dot. Let's do a glue dot there so that slides over the hat and not under it. There we go. There we go. So, ta-da! Okay, so now we just want to pop this up from the card base. Otherwise, the penny's going to get stuck when it's spinning, and we don't want that to happen. Oh, Jennifer, I'm sorry you don't have pennies in Canada. You can do washers, you know, like the flat. You can get them here. You get them at the Home Depot. I don't know there, but you can do other. It doesn't have to be pennies, but I am obviously in the United States, so pennies work cheaply here. Although we do have a coin shortage here, I'm told. So yeah, that maybe, you know, people might be taking apart this card just for the change in it. I'm joking. I doubled up. The 2 in the middle, I doubled up because I want to make sure there's space there for that penny. And I do definitely want them there, so don't skimp out on your dimensionals there. You definitely want that height or it's not going to spin as nicely. And then we'll just go ahead and line that up on the top. And there we go. Our card is complete, but of course we want bling, right? Because you can't have a card without bling. So I took the embellishments that came in the paper pumpkin kit, and we'll go ahead and add just a few of those, just because they're fun and because everything needs bling. I feel like everything needs bling. Let's see. Which color should we use here? Let's go a little bit daffodil, a little bit real red. Whoops. 2 for 1 special. There we go. Now our card is complete. Love it, right? So, couple of things. And if you're jumping on late, be sure to you want to go back to the beginning so you can check out all of the fun stuff on here. Our prize patrol for today is this full paper pumpkin kit, including the stamp set that came with it and the Night of Navy ink spot. And I will be drawing the winner for that on June 11th. So you have from now until then to enter, and all you need to do is leave a comment here, drop a comment, whether you're watching on YouTube or whether you're watching on Facebook, and you will be automatically entered. And if you share this video onto social media like YouTube or Facebook or Pinterest and type the word shared into the comments, I will enter you a second time into the drawing for this kit. However, if you don't want to wait, I don't blame you. Well, kit inserts, we'll get back to that. But just a reminder, refills are available. They don't include the stamp set or the ink pad, but as you can see, you could make this fun card without those. You can make them with just the refills in this particular case. And I do have the insert for it. And I have the inserts going back several years. So if you have paper pumpkin kits and want to put them up on the shelf, like your stamp sets up on the shelf with the rest of your stamp sets as you're making collections, you can download the insert there, put your stamp set in there, and I sell the stamp cases in my online store. And if you go to the resource page, I have a quick and easy link for you to get that free PDF on my blog. Don't forget about that. And this is ending. So two things that are really important that I don't want to forget to mention that are ending. And one is the demo kit special because it's flipping awesome right now. It is, you get to pick $155 worth of stuff. This is US dollars. And you only pay $99 and you get free shipping. Oh my gosh. And then you get a discount. It is amazing. And no, you don't have to do any workshops or anything like that if you don't want to. You just, if you want to stay active, there's a quota, but your first quarter is waived. So you have like from now until the end of August, I think, to get a discount on everything. A new catalog's coming out in August, by the way. So just a little heads up there. So you get discounts on all of that stuff. You want to do this before Tuesday because Tuesday's the deadline. And then, not that the demo kit isn't always a great deal, but you don't get that extra $30 free after Tuesday. So bonus on top of bonus. And the other thing that is ending on Monday is the Pansy Petals kit. Pansy week was last week, and I had lots of fun with pansies. I've got videos on my YouTube and blog for that one. And I have a kit that I put together. It's a slimline kit. Super, super cool. And it features the Pansy Petals suite, which you can swap out if you already have. I have the information on that on stampwithtami.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, support this channel so we can keep going and keep making these fun videos for you. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, whether it's a holiday weekend where you live or not. It is a holiday weekend here, and a huge shout out and thank you to all of our veterans out there. It is Memorial Day. We don't need a special day to appreciate and thank our vets, but I want to give a special shout out on this Memorial Day as a thank you. And everyone has a wonderful weekend. Linda and I will be back next Wednesday with the Stampin' Scoop. We will see you then. Thanks for joining me today.